From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Today, we've got a matchup of playoff hopefuls in the same division between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Gio Urshela looks to gain ground in the race for an AL batting title right after this. Corey Kluber gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
So stepping in is Lourdes Gurriel, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
First pitch, 106.
Left side, scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think they need to get some better performances out of DJ LeMahieu. He had only 5 RBIs the entire last month. Listen, he's a better player than that. And this could be the day he turns it around and is able to be that guy that this lineup relies on.
First pitch coming. Here it is. DJ LeMahieu stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting.
Oh, way to get dirty. Hats off to that one.
That was a great defensive play there. You know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make a play like that. He's not known for his glove skills.
And here's Christian Yelich now. He pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The average coming in 257, 27 homers, 57 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat on MLB Network. Chris Paddock, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Stepping up is Kevin Vizcaino. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Fouled off. Hit in the air down the right field line. Gurriel is there, 1 away.
Batting second, the third baseman.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage, 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Gio Urshela is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Ball 2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, Dero, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Popped him up. Gallo is there. 2 down.
Batting third, the second baseman.
Digging in will be Gleyber Torres. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard.
This guy's had a super good season up to this point. Kind of on the outside looking in as far as the RBI title goes. Right now, Dero, he's 4th in the league at runs batted in.
You know, it's amazing, Dan. We've chronicled him all season. He's one of those guys, when he strides to the plate, if there's some ducks on the pond, it changes his entire approach at the dish.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Here it comes. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot here to left. 29 home runs for him on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 23 homers and 66 driven in. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. LeMahieu over to his left, and that ends the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. New York off to a 1-0 lead. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr., and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he lines it out to center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now. When you're looking for that 1-2 inning, now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Tatis on at first, nobody out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And that one right down Main Street.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
Oh, he had a go at one there, but this is fouled off to the right as the count draws full. The 3-2 pitch. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Meadows has it, and there's one away.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
Here's Joey Gallo now. In the dirt here. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, that's not a real good look when you flail at what ends up being a wild pitch. Doesn't say much about your pitch recognition, but regardless, the runner is able to advance, so we'll see if he can drive him in now.
Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Here's the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And this is a strike 3 call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. The set and the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Torres has it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready now is Luke Voigt. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 3. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Austin Meadows comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Change up low, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yelich is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 7.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Now here's the pitch.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. To start the day, they've given up the fewest home runs of any other pitching staff in the league, which has certainly led to accumulating one of the best ERAs in the league as well. One of their pitchers told me, all of our guys have stuff that dances around. We don't throw a lot of straight stuff, so we make it really tough on hitters to barrel us up. Especially in today's game, limiting the home run ball is a great avenue to success, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And it's fouled away.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meadows moving back to the track, and this will bang up against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces a double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Here's George Springer. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 268 the average for him coming in. 16 homers and 47 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Perez stands at second with no outs. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel trying here to plate the tying run from second. He's set, here it comes. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
The 0-2 delivery.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2. Next, it'll be DJ LeMahieu. Base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. And now the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Hit out towards second. Torres scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. Into the box, Clint Frazier. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here he comes again, 1-2. And another foul ball. Grounded weakly to the right side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So now to the plate, Kevin Vizcaino. 1-0 the count. From the stretch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given him more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. This will take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
It's 2-0 now. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Count even at 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Springer coming on. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Gleyber.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
And he fouls this one off. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. New inning set to get underway. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
At the ball.
The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to be a foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2. Judge, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Aaron Judge is retired leading off the bottom of the fourth. At the plate, Luke Voigt. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that, and beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty-looking pitch.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Behind 0-2 now. Suarez trying to get there, and this is going to be a foul ball. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Joey Gallo. And now a pitch on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball. Was able to find the hole.
At the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 delivery. Gallo gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hard hit ball to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And up steps Salvador Perez. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Meadows has it, and there's one away. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
George Springer the next to hit. A potential tying run for him at third base. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He swings and lines it to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the tag too late as he's across to tie things at 1.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Stepping in once again is Lourdes Gurriel. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Now, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied at 1-1. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far, they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now here's the pitch. Got him.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
To the plate now, Clint Frazier. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Now
so the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. First offering on its way. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Rounded weakly down the line toward third. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. LeMahieu is retired, and there's one away. One out now in the Toronto sixth inning. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. First pitch on the way. A windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next to bat for Toronto, Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Vizcaíno. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
A ball and no strikes. One ball, one strike to count. On its way is pitch number 75. Popped him up. Suarez over to his right. One down.
The batter, number 29.
Next to dig in, Gio Urshela. He flew out in his last AB. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Here it comes.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And that one yanked just foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Slow roller down the third baseline. In time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, second baseman, Gleyber.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Seventh inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey Gallo.
So one away now in the Toronto seventh, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bouncer to the left side, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Still a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try again. 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Up next, Salvador Perez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And now the first pitch. Comes set, the 0-1.
Whoa.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Line drive, base hit down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Throw into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Not an altogether bad performance here. 6-2. stands to be the loser unless things can turn around.
64.
Nick Goody will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. So now to the plate, George Springer. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
And fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. On a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 2-1 Toronto. Here's big Aaron Judge. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. High and deep to right center. On the move is Springer. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Digging in now for the Yankees. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. Nate Pearson takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It's taken for strike 2.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Ready with the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Matt Olson. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Matt Olson connects for a two-run home run. Number 10 for him on the year. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now back.
In now, Clint Frazier. Simply off a slider too low, ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 1-1 the count to Clint Frazier. Set and the 1-1 pitch. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and New York has taken a 3-2 lead. Aaron O'Day has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so.
Number 56. Aaron O'Day.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. To the left side, but it's well fouled. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. You see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today. Both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. From the stretch. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. In is Christian Yelich. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch of the AB now. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Fouled off. One and 2 for Christian Yelich.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Here comes the 1-2. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to Olson will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Sam Freeman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Sam Freeman.
Striding in is Kyle Higashioka. He went down on strikes last time up. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Freeman has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
This will kick up against the wall now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Peter caught too much of the zone.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And now here is Gio Urshela. He's 0 for 3 to this point, so not the game he was hoping to have as he continues his quest for a batting title here in the season's final month.
But I expect him to slap an amazing at-bat right here. Last at-bat of the day, potentially. He works a knock right here. It could jumpstart him for the next couple games.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Yanks leave 1, but they still lead it 3-2.
Your attention, please.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. So striding in to start the 9th is Fernando Tatis Jr. And they could use a spark from him here.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season. And he's blown several saves up to this point.
No balls and a strike to count. Comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Frazier is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Joey Gallo.
Next to hit is Joey Gallo. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. From the stretch. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Meadows moving back. But it's over his head and jumps the wall for a ground rule double. And this game is tied.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
At the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Now a long throw home. He's in there at the plate. And here in the ninth, they have taken the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Hansel Robles enters the game with one.
Number 58, Hansel Robles.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. High and deep to right center. Judge is on his horse. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, did they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Into the box, George Springer. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. In his career against this pitcher, he's got a 3-for-7 line. He's taken him deep once. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make a man.
Well, if your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
So they tried for the old 1-2-3 double play there, but it didn't quite get moving quickly enough. I'm sure they'll be content to take the out at the plate, however. Now it'll be DJ LeMahieu, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Torres picks it up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So disaster strikes here in the ninth, as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the ninth. Toronto leads this one 4-3. Ken Giles is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Ken Giles.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's 2 for 4. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Luke Voigt stands in as he looks at a called strike. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here. pumped up and looks the part.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Luke Voigt is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Into the box now, Austin Meadows. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Next, here is Matt Olson. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Here's the 1-1. Last chance for the Yankees. High that time with the slider taken for a ball.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys. But this one has a little bit of added significance, as that's win number 82 for them on the year, so they're assured of finishing the season with a winning record.
A one-run finish, 4-3 the final tally today. Toronto came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Sam Freeman gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Ken Giles closes the door for the save, his 41st of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon.